gentlemen, ghouls, spooks, specters, and ghosts. Welcome. Today, stuff for contests. Hopefully getting done. Still looking for addresses from John CG14, Drop Dead, Barry, I think I might have yours, and Yard Haunter 5, Steve, I also think I might have yours. So that's going to get done today, and right now I'm going to head out and like beat my head against the dresser. You guys thought I was joking. I'll quit it. I'll quit it. I'll quit it. So what's prop building without a little bit of comedy, right? Okay. So anyway, I'm going to concentrate on like undoing the damage that I've done and getting the drawer mounted back in again, taking the 80 grit sandpaper that I got from Lowe's yesterday that I didn't tell you all about, and going to the very top of the drawer and getting more of the stuff off of it. So that's the plan right now. Get it done. I forgot to tell you guys that they took the rest of the pallets yesterday. So Troy has absolutely no pallets, and now that the pallets are gone from out front here, now Troy has to trim the hedge. So quickly, we were headed to a place called H&L Produce. We were going there to get vegetables and fruit. What are you trying to say?
We're gonna juice.
Oh, okay. As long as you're not trying to say that Troy's fruity. And then she doesn't know it, but we're going to stop at a thrift store on the way home. Lori Lee has never been here. This is a place to get awesome, fresh produce and flowers and pots and trees and stuff and pumpkins for Halloween when they're here.
That big thing.
Nice. And then bam! Just like that. Now we're at Goodwill. See, it's the magic of movie editing and stuff.
Yes, but it took forever to get here because Troy took like, what, 7 wrong turns?
It's a nice day. It was a nice drive. So we found the lamp, or at least one that's going to work. There we go. And when we were in the store and I picked it out, Lori Lee says, well, like, you're taking this off, right? Yes, I'm taking that off. And then she said, yeah, it's really white too. And I said, well, guess what? You're going to make it look old. And she looked at me like, cool. So this will be her first touch on doing a prop for Halloween. So that's really cool. Whenever you guys are working on a prop and then something doesn't work out, but kind of like before that, you might have wanted to change something, but it's like, oh, I don't want to have to take it all apart or whatever. But now that you've got it all apart, it's like, okay, now you can make those subtle changes. I didn't like the way that the electrical tape and the big old wire nuts was like this big conglomerate, like big thing in there. So I'm going through, I'm going to solder the wires, use heat shrink tubing, and that way everything will be mo better. That's a country term, isn't it? Mo better? Okay. Let me work, people! Baby.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What's that?
1,401 subscribers!
Awesome.
Is that freaking incredible?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh. So I would just like to say thank you to everybody once again. It's been like, what, 5 days maybe? 6 days? Something crazy like that?
And it seems like we just had the thousandth sub contest.
Yeah. So it's not just me that has a hard time pronouncing
and
that. I dare you guys to do a video response and say 1,000th subscriber contest 5 times fast. What you doing? That looks good.
All this is going to be turned into one yummy juice with the Jack LaLanne juicer.
Juice. Yummy. Ooh, ooh. Can I put vodka in it?
Look at, I got green peppers, cucumber, celery, rhubarb. No, you're not putting alcohol in it.
I wish Keith was right here now to enjoy this, but for all 1,401 subscribers, this bud's for you. Unless you're underage, and then find something else to drink. And I'm being beckoned.
Want to turn that later?
Now I'm being commanded.
You ready?
And we're starting with carrots.
Oh my god!
Goodbye, little carrots. Really?
What's up?
Ooh, could it be like a human juicer? Can we put a finger in?
That would not be a good idea.
We should try bacon. What were those?
Green onion. No, green pepper.
Oh, what was that?
Jalapeno onion.
Jalapenos. Tomato. Jalapeno.
Yeah.
Numbers, I am full. Thank you. That was weird. But, lesson learned. What are you not going to put in it next time?
The jalapeno pepper. And it was a little one.
It was, and I didn't think it would make it that spicy. I really
I've
didn't.
used it before too, and it didn't taste like that. That was the first time I ever did that. Because I've had this for years, and that's never happened.
Okay, so this is my first drink that I've ever drank that's been juiced, like right in front of me. So apparently now I'm going to have all this energy. Props getting done tonight. Wait, I don't have the rest of the parts, okay? 5 props are getting done tonight, including the website. Okay, just leftovers.
But you can make, they have recipes and make stuff with this. I just don't know how to do it. People make breads and everything else with that. If anybody knows recipes to make with the rinds, let me know. Put them down in the comments.
And now concludes another episode of Cooking with Lori Lee. It's actually after COC now, and Lori Lee's in bed, and I came back out here to finish up some wiring and whatnot. So, with no further ado, we've got the lamp wired in to the the gang box that's starting to get like overwhelmed with wiring. I also wired in the motion sensor. Oops, wrong cord. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I lost it. Oh, that's right there. Wired in the cord for the other motion sensor, which is a little bit longer. It's right here. And I didn't notice, but these motion sensors, if I trip it real quick, the light goes on, and then when it goes back off, it doesn't go like on and off like a switch. It goes on and off slowly. Which, I don't know. I'm not sure if I like that effect or not. What do you guys think? Post it down in the comments. But the Ouija board will also activate the same as that lamp as far as speed. I did want to cut the hole today, but ran out of time, and I'm not sure if I also vlogged this. The dresser drawer's back in. I fixed the frame. I just put a screw in right up there where that chipple wood is, and so it moves nicely. It's back together. So the last things to do on this is to get this wiring kind of cleaned up, cut the hole, get the motor, which should be here this next week, I hope, for the Ouija board, get the linkage done, and then this thing will be a done deal. It needs to start moving faster. It should be done now. There's not enough time. Because we still have all these props to do. Keith needs to get his butt over here and finish the drop panel. And I've got to get a solenoid for the organ, or the piano rather. And then we've got the 2 radios and the monster in the box. Keith and I set out a timeline for ourselves. What we want to do is we want to get the big props and all the panels done by the end of August. Start setting up the back haunt and finish it by the end of September. October 1st we start setting up the yard haunt and the carport whisper maze. So that's our time frame, and Keith was like, dude, that's not enough time. I'm like, dude, we're going pro next year. We need to pull it out, and we will. Even if the light keeps going on and off. Because I'm using my cell phone. You guys notice, right? Oh, look. You guys can see what the cell phone is saying. Alright, guys, it is now time for an episode of Cock. Or
Commenting on comments. FF looks at 40. Wow, yesterday it was hillbilly air conditioning. Today it's hillbilly wiring. Laugh out loud. Leave it to a haunter to improvise.
yes, well, the 3-conductor wire was more expensive than the regular lamp wire, so I decided to use regular lamp wire because it saved money. And it works.
Okay. John 9111. Dude needs free stuff. Check trash days in the city and town where you live. You'd be shocked on what people throw away. Hallows and haunt. You mean Ouija?
Did I spell it wrong?
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
Ramathatal. Now you have a reason to stop by and see me. I have a Costco card, laugh out loud, and I bought 2 of those skellies so far and have a vlog up on my channel of them if you're interested in seeing what they look like. They're well worth the price, $38 a pop.
So are the fingers, so I'll take a look, but are the fingers and toes like less brittle than the Walmart skellies? Let me know that too.
Emerald Gypsy Heart. Baby registry is up and waiting for Laura Lee and Troy to start filling up. Troy, I sent you an email with the registry information.
Yes, and we got it, and Shay, thank you very much for that. That is so cool.
And then she said, and the Ouija pointer is called a planchette. Okay, guests of the baby shower, you need an Amazon account so that you can order. These accounts are free. No one has to worry about your banking information because you will be paying via your own Amazon account, and items will be shipped straight to Troy and Laura Lee. I will provide the registry information, the registry name, as soon as Laura Lee and Troy start adding things. Oh, and Laura Lee, this also works for people you know in person.
I just think it's so cool that you did that for us. Thank you.
Yeah, I do. Thank you. I'll have to see, on his email so he can show me all what it's about. It's like tech savvy. No.
Nicodemus 666.
Nicodemus 666.
Welcome, and hopefully you've been watching, Nick. That was really cool. So yeah.
He said, in reply to her, planchette is what I always call it, but whatever, just as long as everyone knows what he's talking about. Goth DJ. Talking of Costco, I went to their website and they have a funeral category. How odd. Full real caskets for under $1,000.
Nice.
That's kind
of cool.
It's morbid.
Nah, we're honors. Nothing's morbid. Except the fact that there's only 93 days left till Halloween. There's not enough time.
Minnie Moose 1750. The dresser is coming along. As far as planning goes, I've said it before and I'll say it again, use graph paper.
Yeah, I agree on the graph paper, and I agree with pallets being pretty easy to set up because they're already made. I also agree that once we have the panels, then they will be easy as well, but I understand, 4 feet and everything. And when Keith and I planned the haunt the other night in the backyard, we were talking about, a path of egress and everything like that, and it's like, well, let's make it 3 feet here. It's like, oh no, let's stick with 4 feet on everything so that we've got the width of the panel, so that it's like one panel. We won't have to be worried about chopping them in 2 because we're not going to do that, blah, 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 etc., etc. Next comment. Thank you.
Hyperflex Harrington 5. Had a possum jump right out of the trash can once. It was as scared as me as I was of it.
They're kind of cute in an ugly way, but they're also kind of scary.
I was like, let's throw the other animals out and bring it in, make it a new kitty. Adam's Haunted Manor. Before you tighten the board to the dresser, you should see if it actually works. I'm using Google SketchUp right now. If you watch the first 5 videos for help, you can begin a 3D virtual haunt. It's really cool and easy to use.
I think it's too late in the season to try and do anything with SketchUp because it's so much easier to draw a line on a piece of paper than it is to do that. When we start doing the pro thing and everything, then we'll definitely probably look into doing that. Yeah. I can't remember what else he said. I'm tired. I don't know why.
Really? He slept until afternoon time and I made you breakfast.
It's because of all that energy drink.
Wake up.
Wow.
ABC Noise 2. No difference in possum or opossum. Just a pronunciation. And yes, they can be mean, but usually pretty mellow and less scared. Costco secret. If you buy a gift card there, anyone can do that. No membership needed. Then the gift card gets you in and you can be used for purchases and is reloadable. Costco access with no membership necessary. Hey.
Aha!
That's a good Jew root.
Okay.
Hey, my family's Jewish, so I can say it. Drop dead. Hey guys, Troy, FYI, I use a motion sensor switch. It works great. I am going to do a vlog on it as soon as I get my iPhone camera working again.
Cool. Let me know when you do that because I so want to see that. GK Eagles 10. Wow! 1,400 subs. You're going to get 2,000 plus before Halloween time. I'm hoping so.
Okay,
this is really cool. I'm looking forward to enjoying the ride.
It'll definitely be there way before Halloween.
Nux Fan 23. Here's comment being read. Ermagers I don't understand if that's an acronym, but LOL, yeah, me and my family have had a couple of encounters with possums. They're pretty cute, quiet, and sneaky, but won't really attack you. They're actually kind of enjoyable, but it's not pretty when your dogs tear one of them up, though. Yeah. Around here, and I'm sure if you guys have them too, then there's a lot of them killed on the side of the road because apparently the headlight blinds them, and then they underneath the car when you run over them, and it's not a pretty sight. Anyways, good luck on your insert something here. Haunt, thank you. Gothic Dorothy, haunt on a budget. Keep an eye out for stuff on trash day. There tend to be others with trucks driving around for scrap and furniture, especially on bulk trash day. Watch for such items with your local principal. I think you mean municipality. In my area, we have bulk trash days 2 times a year. The second one is coming up for me. Costco shopping. You can get free trial cards if you don't have a buddy with a card. Just be sure to cancel your subscription before they're charged. That's also a good idea too. Freaking awesome. Awesome? Yes?
Yeah, it's a good year route.
Budget Hans, thank you. I will try each of those, and thanks to all who are commenting with cheap ways. Thanks. Not a problem. I just caution you, if you do anything on Craigslist, bring a friend to whatever you do. Use common sense, because, you know, we all know that there are crazy, idiot people out there that want nothing more than to harm, hurt, maim, or rip you off.
Well, you know, the Craigslist killer was from right here in Washington.
Ew.
Did you know that?
Well, then you guys are safe. Just like, you know, everything causes cancer in California and nowhere else. I guess we have the Craigslist killer here, so if you're in a different state, you're safe.
The Green River killer.
Well, yeah, but he's dead and gone.
And Ted Bundy was removed.
That's because it's a depressing state, so everybody needs to just stay where they are.
All the mass murderers come from Washington. Woo!
Woo! Oh, and the suicide rate here is very high, too. Alright, guys, happy haunting. See you guys tomorrow.
Don't threaten them. Sorry, guys. Happy hunting.
You want more? Come back for seconds tomorrow!